Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Power. This is your space to breathe, reset, and realign. Whether you're here for clarity, healing, or just a little peace, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath in and let's tune in. So today, I would urge you to think of a clear question and ask this question to the universe, to which you'll get a clear answer, whether that would be in terms of a yes, no, or a maybe. So I would then draw a card which will give us this answer, whether it's a yes, no, or a maybe. And then we'll dive deeper and try getting in further clarity on this situation in terms of the energies surrounding the situation, any hurdles or obstructions that might come in the way. We'll also try getting the timeline for your question, for your situation. And last but not the least, we'll also try getting in some advice and blessings from your spirit guides, your angels, the universe, or straight from the divine source. So without any further ado, let's get into your group selection. So we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. I would want you to select your group based on your intuition this time. And whichever card you're drawn towards the most, just select that group. You can go down to the timestamps given in the description box, and you can just skip right into your reading through the timestamps given there. So without any further ado, let's just dive into your reading. Hey, group number 1, welcome to your reading. So I hope you've thought of a clear question in your mind, and post that we can quickly shuffle the cards, and I'll pull out all the cards right in the beginning, and then we'll do the reading, or we'll do the entire reading post that. So we'll find out what is group number 1's answer to their question that they've asked the universe. Okay. So we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, we have 2 cards that have come in. 4 of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Hanged Man. The 3 of Wands. The 9 of Pentacles. Group number 1, what I'm getting is that the kind of energy that you are in currently, the kind of mindset that you are in currently, the answer to your question right now is a no. But this does not mean that it's going to be a no forever. Reason being, energy is fluid. So it's always the answers that you ask for. Now, the kind of mindset that you are in currently, that is where the answer no is coming from. But the minute you understand, you change your perspective, then your answer, what you're desiring for, also changes immediately. It is all about how you, how the thoughts work. It's all about, the law of attraction as well. So we all are aware how the law of attraction works, the law of manifestation. So let me explain to you what's exactly happening here in terms of the energy surrounding your question, your situation. So for some reason, I'm getting this intuitive feeling that you are running after something and really wanting it so badly that it's actually running away from you. And you absolutely are not taking any kind of rest, or you're not taking that time out to relax, to rejuvenate, just to calm down your mind and, get back to work. What you are actually doing right now is that it's like I'm getting that feeling. If you look at the Wheel of Fortune, I can actually see a hamster running on the wheel. It's like you're running on the hamster wheel. You're constantly running, but you're not getting anywhere because you're running in the same place. And because of that, there is a pause to your situation where it's like there's a stop. At the moment there's a pause. Things are not moving ahead because of this kind of a mindset. So you are absolutely not relaxing your mind. There are too many thoughts in your head, too many things to be done. In case you are looking for something, desiring something, wanting to achieve something, there are too many other thoughts also running around in your head, and that's the reason there's no focus or clarity on exactly what you want. There are too many things running into many other directions, like you're actually running in various directions, and what you're getting is that because of that you are kind of not understanding the perspective that you have to look at the situation from. So you are looking at it from a 3D perspective. What you are being asked to do is look at it from a higher perspective, look at the entire picture. So here, this whole point over here is that there's divine timing involved over here. And the moment you understand the whole the secret behind this is when this portal opens. So there's a portal which is open for you to enter and to go towards something that you're desiring so badly, but you're not able to see this portal because the way you're seeing this situation is not from a higher perspective. So if you take a look at this hangman, or what it looks like is that probably you are, kind of, I'm getting the feeling that you're so tired chasing that you feel you need a break. Secondly, because of being so exhausted, you are unable to see what is right in front of you. There is a door which is available in front of you. It's willing to, it's waiting for you to come open it and walk through this door to something which is full on abundance, stability and complete, sufficiency, self-sufficiency and independence. Something wherein you are like a self-made person. That is the thing that is happening over here. But the reason that you're unable to see this, this portal, this door, is because you're running in the same place. That is the problem over here. So you are being guided to take a break for some time, be patient. You have been actually, this Four of Swords also suggests that you have been waiting patiently for quite some time for something to happen. But the feeling is that you're running on this hamster wheel, or, like a treadmill, running in the same place, but you're not getting anywhere. And you are somewhere, losing that patience. And now you just want to kind of give up at this moment. But you're not understanding you are almost at the threshold of this new beginning, this new portal which is opening for you. And this can only happen when you change your perspective on how you look at the world. This is the key to your, getting that yes from the universe. This is the actual key. So you need to change your perspective. You need to change the way you look at things, and you will clearly, this Nine of Pentacles is waiting for you on the other side. It's clearly waiting for you, but you have to understand how you change your perspective. So that is that is what I'm getting from the universe in terms of the question that you asked. Now we'll quickly take a look at some advice or blessings coming in from your guides and angels. We'll ask for some advice. We'll ask for some advice. And we'll also look out for if there are any blessings also coming in. And we'll also take a look at the timeline, just in case. For group number 1. For group number 1. So I have quite a few blessings and advice that I'm just feeling intuitively guided to pull out cards for you. Group number 1. And this is the timeline card. I'll pull out 2 timeline cards since it's a general reading. And since it's a general reading, all of it may not resonate with you, but just take what resonates and leave out the rest. So we have adventures. So you're being asked, it's like a guidance that is coming out. You're being asked to go out on an adventure, you need to understand that life is like an adventure. You need to enjoy the journey and not get exhausted by, not, it's like, I can connect it with this card where you're like just constantly running in the same place, not getting the results. So you need to understand that the journey is what matters in this whole situation. So, you just need to enjoy the whole process, and things will work out in your favor. Then the next card is you are good enough. This is trying to tell you that you are capable, quite capable of achieving what you really desire. You are good enough to get that yes from the universe. And clearly this can happen for you, provided you make a few changes in your, in your mindset, the way you look at things. You just shift your perspective. Then we'll take a look at this. So we have the guilt card, which says, I release any beliefs that no longer resist in my soul's growth. So this is a clear-cut guidance coming in that do not feel guilty. If at all you feel that, you are lagging behind, you're in the same place, you're not moving ahead, somewhere there could be, a little bit of guilt also somewhere that you've, not been where you wanted to be. So you need to remove that guilt within you. Then your next, yes, so this is your another advice which is coming in. Ask your angels. So in case of, you're clearly being told that you have your, loving angels, spirit guides around you. They're always there to help you. You just need to ask for help and they will be around to help you. And we'll take a look at the next card, which says, go for it. So clearly you're being told, go for it. If there's any other question in your mind, whether you need to do something or maybe not do it, you're being asked to go for it. Just go for it. Whatever that, your question is. And in case of timelines, so if you follow the advice given to you, your wish or, whatever question that you had asked, the answer would be a yes. And for some of you, the timeline could be the month of July. If you're watching the reading right now in the month of June, when this reading is put up. So that could be one of the timelines. And April. So for the others, your timeline could be the month of April, and this would be obviously next year. If you're watching the reading in, say, in this year in 2025. So yes, the timeline for some of you would be April, and for the others, it would be the month of July. So that's your reading, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if it resonated, please give it a like and share it with someone you love. And in case you've not yet subscribed to this channel, then I would request you to subscribe to this channel to get more such readings. So lots of love, light, power to all of you, group 1. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, group number 2, welcome to your reading. So we'll quickly pull out the cards and lay them out, and then we'll get on with your reading. So group number 2, hey Spirit, please give me some cards for group number 2 to answer their question. Bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Wands. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Tower. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the 10 of Wands. Group number 2, the answer to your question that you had asked, the answer is a maybe. Now we'll try and understand what are the energies surrounding this question and or this situation. And you need to understand that even if the answer which comes across as maybe is not, it's not going to be like a fixed answer, because you need to understand that, the energies are fluid and your thoughts are fluid. So based on the kind of, mindset that you are in currently, your answers coming out as maybe. But you don't need to worry, because surely we have a lot of guidance and advice coming in, and we are getting the kind of clarity as to how to make this answer a yes. So clearly, from the kind of energies that is surrounding this situation, you're being told that, if you were looking for an answer, say in terms of a yes, you need to ensure that there's an equal give and take. So this equal give and take could be in terms of, is in terms of energy. So what you give, you should also be receiving equally in return. And this could be, whether in relationships, whether in terms of finances, in terms of money, or this could be in, from whatever perspective you look at it. There has to be an equal give and take. So again, the Wheel of Fortune is trying to tell us, this wheel can tip either way. It can either go in the opposite direction, say a no, or it can go in the yes. So again, this, again, the answer to this is a balance, bringing balance into your life. And the other energies surrounding this. So you are being called to actually uproot certain kind of habits, shadow attributes, or some negative energies right from the foundation. You need to look within and actually uproot these right from the foundation, because a new foundation is being, being built over here for you. So with the Tower card, there's a clear-cut understanding over here that, the kind of energies surrounding this, you need to bring about that sudden, uprooting of certain ideas which are holding you back, certain toxic situations, certain toxic relationships. You need to uproot them to be able to build a new foundation, which is going to, take you towards your destiny. And you need to work on this, and you need to be aware that you have to go through this to be able to build a good foundation for your future. Also, in terms of, the kind of hurdles or obstructions, what I'm getting is that for some of you, like, you could be either taking on too much, more than what you can handle. So there's too much of, responsibility on your shoulders, and you really cannot handle it. So that could be the case. Or for that matter, you could be also so burnt out with so much responsibility that you are on the verge of breakdown. Or it could also be possible that, you procrastinate too much before doing anything. So that could also be the case, which could be causing this answer to come as a maybe. Or it could also be that, you've had enough in terms of taking on all the worries of the world over your shoulders, taking on all that burden over your shoulders. So that is coming across as a hurdle for you in terms of, wanting to achieve something over here, the kind of question that you've asked. This is one of the hurdles. It could be procrastination, or it could be taking on too much, more than what you can really handle. Also, it looks like there is a possibility that the answer maybe is come across because there seems to be an unequal exchange of energy over here. It is coming across as you're taking too much, you're taking on too much, more than what you can handle. And there is a possibility that you are unable to say a no to anyone. If someone asks you for a favor, you just can't say a no. You always say a yes for everything. And then you go ahead and then you realize that you're unable to actually you actually go into a burnout mode because of that, because you're taking on too much, more than you can actually handle. That could be a possibility. Now, the other possibility in terms of, if there are any hurdles, obstructions coming in your way for this, is that you could be impatient or hasty or impulsive, restless, or this could be because you've been waiting for something since quite some time, and now you're kind of getting into that mode of impatience. So you need to understand that now you are almost on the threshold of getting onto the other side, wherein you will get the yes answer. But for that, you need to first uproot these, these attributes, the shadow side of you. You need to uproot that. And from when we talk about the shadow side of a person, it can be, uh, internal, and usually that's how it works, that whatever as within, so without, as so the kind of shadow attributes that you have within, the kind of perspective that you have, towards the world, the kind of thoughts that you think, those are the kind of situations and experiences that you come across in the outer world. So you have to work on yourself and uproot those kind of negative thought patterns, or those negative habits or addictions, or anything that could be holding you back from achieving what you really desire. So that is another way of looking at it. So those are the kind of messages that are coming across from the tarot cards. Now we'll also take a look at some advice and blessings and guidance, because clearly you have the Wheel of Fortune in your, the card that has come off. So it's clearly stating that you are on the right path. You are in a position to reach, your goal that you've set out for. But yes, you need to balance your energies. You need to bring about that equal give and take in your relationships, in your dealings, in, even in your finances for that matter. You need to bring about a good alignment even in your thoughts. And you need to understand that somewhere you need to become, you need to apply the quality of patience. That is, the kind of guidance that is coming in. But clearly you are somewhere just on the brink of achieving what you really desire. So I'll quickly take a look at some of the cards, some advice or blessings. And we'll also take a look at two cards from the perspective of timeline, just to understand if you want to understand what is the timeline. So since it's a general reading, I'm pulling out two cards for the timeline. So your first card says, a fiery climax approaches. So clearly you are on the brink of, reaching this fiery climax. This climax could be, the Tower card, which is like uprooting all the old belief systems and building a new foundation, a brand new foundation, which takes you to a new beginning, and, tips the Wheel of Fortune in your favor eventually. So this is a blessing that's coming in. Gratitude. Now this is a guidance. This is guidance that is coming in for you. You are being asked to offer gratitude every single day for all the good things that are happening in your life. The minute you show gratitude to the universe, that is when things start moving in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune will start moving in your favor. We have forgive. So some of you are being advised to forgive. So if there's some kind of grudge, resentment that you are holding within your heart, you need to let go, forgive, and move on, because that could be one of the obstructions that could be that could be one of the hurdles obstructing you from achieving what you want. Enlightenment. So I can connect this with the Tower card. Somewhere there is some kind of enlightenment that is coming in for you. You are clearly going to be enlightened with something about the situation. And for some of you, you could either be spiritually, you are on the brink of spiritual enlightenment. For some of you, there could be some, um, like some situation could actually become clearer for you. There could be some kind of clarity coming in regarding a situation which could actually help you move on and help you with the Tower moment as well. And usually, you don't need to really worry about Tower cards. They are actually, the Tower card actually suggests there's some cleansing that is going to happen, which is good actually. And again, we've got the same card for group 2 as well. Ask your angels. You're being asked to, if there is anything that you really require, there are your angels and your spirit guides are around you. They are trying to tell you that you just need to kind of, pick up the phone, call them, and they are around to help you out. So we say the telepathic phone or the intuitive phone. So your first timeline is, so if you are unable to follow the kind of advice that has come in, then yes, this would be way off in the future, what you're asking for. That is if you do not follow the guidance that is coming in. And yes, if you follow, then surely it is going to be faster than you actually think. So this is between, two kinds of people. If you do not follow, then it could be way off in the future than what you think. And if you actually follow the guidance that is coming in, then it will be faster than what you think. So that's your reading, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, if this resonated with you, then I would suggest please hit that like button, share this video with someone whom you love, and hit that subscribe button if you've not yet subscribed to my channel. So until then, lots of love, light, power to all of you. Welcome to your reading, group number 3. So we'll pull out a few cards quickly and get the answer to your question. I'll lay out the cards and then we'll get on to your reading. Group number 3. Group number 3. Bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Death. We have the Four of Wands. Two of Swords. Eight of Wands. And the Strength card. So group number 3, if you were asking for a yes or a no question to the universe, so your answer is a yes. It's clearly a yes. Now we'll also take a look at what are the energies surrounding this situation, this question. So now currently group number 3, you're going through some kind of a major transformation over here. There's a lot of transformation happening in your energies. So there's like a rebirth happening over here, where you are transforming, say, from, a caterpillar to a butterfly. And this requires you to go through major changes within you, within your energy field. And this could also relate to a lot of changes happening around you in terms of your security, in terms of, also could be related to your home environment. A sense of stability. So there could be some kind of transformation happening there. And also I see a lot of transformation happening in the way you think. If, at all you had this habit of procrastinating, or if you were indecisive earlier, or, you weren't good at, taking the right decisions. Now you are transforming towards the kind of person who can say decide, and this could be like intuitively, you have the answer in your head. So there's this major transformation happening around you in terms of the kind of thoughts you think, in terms of the sense of stability or security that you feel within and around you, and also in terms of the kind of personality that you portray to the outer world. So people are, now beginning to realize that they are, perceiving you as a different person now. And that is because you are making a lot of changes within you and around you currently. So if there was, and the answer that has come in as yes, is because you are willingly transforming yourself without any kind of, um, there's this, like we had the judgment card at the bottom of the deck. So there's this some realization that you've gone through, some kind of an awakening that you've gone through. Because of that, you have, understood how this whole process works. And, in terms of, if you want certain things to work in your favor, then you need to change those thought patterns, those habits within you, rather than looking for changes in the outside world, or rather than looking for changing someone else or the situation. So here what we are looking at is you are not looking at controlling something outside of you, but rather changing your own thought pattern, changing your own energies for the better. And that is the reason these are the energies that are supporting you currently to get that yes from the universe. So you need to move in this direction because you are going in the right direction currently. You are also portraying a sense of, like a secure person. That is the kind of, the kind of personality that I'm getting across. Like people are perceiving you as someone who's very secure, who has a very stable personality, someone who is able to decide quickly. That is the kind of what people are looking at you as currently. And this is going to be working in your favor because clearly you are going in the right direction. Now we'll also take a look at what could cause like a hurdle or an obstruction, if at all. So you need to stay away from, these kind of hurdles. So there is a possibility that on this journey, there is a possibility you may just, the issue that could come, that you could come across is pride. So you need to keep a watch on that. Or for some of you, it could also be low self-esteem or low confidence. You may come across something like that, those kind of thoughts. So you need to stay away from such negative thoughts. They could take you in the other opposite direction if you don't watch those kind of thoughts, creeping in within your energy field. So do not allow those kind of thoughts to even enter your energy field. That is what, the guidance that is coming across. Also in terms of, the other hurdles that I can see is, it potentially could harm your, this path, is if you kind of, sluggishness, the kind of, the sluggish kind of energy where there is a sense of like, um, not exactly laziness, but lethargy. So that is the kind of energy that I'm getting that could cause a hurdle. So you need to stay away from that kind of an energy where, or also again, I'm getting the energy of procrastination. So this is coming across for all the three groups. You need to stay away from the energy of procrastination, postponing things, or not doing them on time. You need to ensure that you maintain a good schedule and you follow that schedule. And you need to stay away from low confidence, low self-esteem. For some of you could be pride, also lethargy, low energy. That could cause a hurdle, so you need to stay away from that. Now otherwise, the cards that have come off are excellent and you are on the right path currently. So we'll quickly take a look at what are the, the guidance, advice, blessings that are coming in for you. I'll pull out one card each from each deck. I'll pull one from this deck. And I'll pull out 2 cards to get the timeline. I'll pull out 2 cards since it's a general reading. So we'll take the first card. The answers you need are coming. So you're being told that, if there is something that you are waiting for, you'll surely get the answers very soon to whatever situation. This could be whatever question that you are asking on. You will surely get the answers. So the next guidance is worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change any outcome. So this is clearly a guidance coming out that surely, there's no point worrying. It's a waste of time. It's not going to change the outcome. So you don't need to worry. Open up to change. So this card is clearly asking you to be open to any kind of change, which is connecting with the transformation card. So you need to be open to this transformation that is happening within you. Focus. So yes, there is this, I can connect with the 2 of swords. So yes, if there is clarity that you are working on in terms of bringing about clarity in the mind, then you need to work on your focus and clarity. So yes, and ask for help from others. So this is asking you to not hesitate to ask for help from others, and this could either be your friends, your relatives, or this could also mean that you can ask for help from your angels and spirit guides, because they are always around to help you. So this is the guidance that's coming in, and we'll take a look at the timeline now. Okay, so the first timeline that's come in is August. So whatever question you've been asking for, the first timeline for some of you would be the month of August. So if you're watching this reading in the month of June, your timeline says the month of August. And for the others, the month would be November. So whatever you've asked for, the timeline is November. So that is your reading, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, then please just like the reading, or you can share this reading with someone you love, and you can hit that subscribe button if you've not yet subscribed to my channel. So with that, I'll close my reading here. Lots of love, light, power to all of you.